and the scavengers shall eat the flesh of kings and revel in their scraps. Fallen is Babylon, fallen is Saigon the Great.
The new society has a great wall, a high wall with 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and on the gates the names of the elected inscribed. On the east,
What is? Salvation and glory and power belong to the new society. Its judgments are true and just. It judges the harlot and the captain, whose corruptions of the earth cause it to be the haunt of foul spirits and cockroaches.
Please, mister, you help me. Remember? You promised me, remember?
Go away!
Apocalypse News Service, starring that winsome news team. Fonda Riefenstahl brings you the universe as it happens, on the spot with the gods, in-depth looks at their personal lives, loves, and pleasures.
In this feature, up-to-the-minute reports on the struggle against Gog and Magog.
A special report, the rumored romance between Captain Christ and the harlot of Nazareth.
First, a look at the war on evil.
Inside reports on who will be saved, the lineup for resurrection, interviews with our soldiers out there on the cutting edge of the war against evil. The first woes have passed, but now, more to come. Angels of Righteousness were released today, forces of righteousness which have been held ready for the hour. The day, the month, the year are anchored off the coast. From the shaft of the bottomless pit, smoke has been rising. Reportedly is the smoke from the cosmic shit pile. This has been a Fonda Riefenstahl report.
Meanwhile, as talks continue on a constructive note, our angels in green are out on the frontier of the war against evil.
Put in sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Go trade in for the winepress full, for the harvest is ripe. Go trade in for the winepress full.
And now, a report from the Wall Street Walker.
Gay and trumpets blow, towers fall, lightning strikes. Another sideways movement, a temporary correction. Optimism is mocked by prestigious pimps. Widows sell into orphans, orphans buy into strength. Flaunted are the dictums of fiscal responsibility.
Now on special assignment, Fonda Riefenstahl feature Gods at the Summit, dinner party at Camp Alpha Omega, Ministry of Truth, expert on archetypes, Madame Zucchini comments.
Father of God, the hermit, emperor, supreme power, public authority. On his right hand, Mother of God, Empress, Gypsy Queen of Heaven, delightful Mother of Grace and Elegance. Captain Christ, Knight of Swords and Cups, juggler, that naughty hanged man, the harlot of Nazareth, Anema Mercury, spirit of light and truth. Sophia!
Now, inside word that the god's head shaking and nodding on the mount. What's between the harlot of Naz and her dashing escort?
Now from the Ministry of Truth, a message of inspiration. That nations should bestir themselves and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat's and oils. For there, righteous heavenly bureaucrats will sit to judge.
Those who stand round about, and the stench and foul smell will rise. Fear not. O peasants, be glad and rejoice. Celebrate the new society and watch for the next installment of Fonda Riefenstahl Newsmag, direct from Cywar Ops.
The following feature is restricted. Once in a time, in the misty shrouds of the future pluperfect and more than perfect, beyond the other side of the gate, beyond where the unicorns are extinct, a pause in the struggle for truth, the consolidation, the rationalization, the installation of the new regime, the new society, the new order.
Angels descend with conflicting mandates. Hermits look again for an honest man. Bargain hunters descend on Wall Street in active trading. Gold firms, yea, verily, lower auto sales, temporary retrenchments. Optimism hangs in the winds.
Yea, verily, these are the days of upheaval, days of apocalypse, days of general unkemptness. Yea, and the beasts have been loosed.
Fuck this shit.
Yea, verily, and there are cockroaches, numbered as the sand in the sea. Scavengers clothed in rags, gathered together in the rubbish of old Babylon, old Saigon, sprouting horns like lambs, speaking in gibberish, smelling of dust bins, exercising the authority of the great cockroach in its absence.
The Father of God and the Mother of God, and yea, their only begotten Son, Captain Christ, and his consort, the harlot of Naz. And together they sat down. Verily, a dinner party of the deities at Camp Alpha Omega.
As we looketh and beholdeth, a stormy cloud and wind came out of the north, and a three-quarter tense rock with brightness round about it, as it were, gleaming gray and cocky. And from the midst of it came several living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the form of humans, but each had 4 faces. Their legs were straight, and the soles of the feet were like the soles of calves' feet, and they were deemed to be strack.
And to record this, yea, the verity, yea, the truth, yea, the whores with glee, I-Corps dispatched their most prestigious Cywar Ops team to reveal and preserve the truth, yea, verily, to present to moms and dads back in their living rooms a picture of Base Camp Alpha, yea, and verily, to show and interlude with the gods. Gods at their leisure with the boys at the front, to titillate and captivate, to reveal divine life, yea, and show an intimate time out with the troops.
And one of the angels addressed me, saying, Who are these clothed in magnificent threads, and whence have they come? And I said unto him, This is as it has been foretold. These are those of the divine family who have stepped out from their holy administration.
And Sergeant Jordan doth commandeth his men to take the barrels of shit from out beneath the divine shithouse, from beneath the holes of the cherubim, and to light this shit with diesel fuel, and as the Spirit soaketh in, to stir this shit in order that it may all be consumed in the fire. And Sergeant Jordan doth say unto his men,
You miserable sons of bitches, you miserable bastards, you low-life malingering mothers. This shit gets burned now, your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. I'm gonna bring some goddamn justice down on your miserable asses. There's no motherfucking mercy. The world will stop, motherfucking stop, before you guys get out of doing this job.
And the Psy War Ops team bids to query the men.
Do you feel this represents the symbolic purification brought about by the new society, the exculpation of past evil, idolatry, and impurification wrought by the decadent and corrupt old order?
All right, enough here. I told you not to be disturbing my boys while they're engaged in this mission.
The old man, he's just thinking how maybe he's locked into pouring. Ma'am, it's just shit to me. Shit, lady, I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what's going down here.
I don't want no confliction around here. No interviews, no confliction, no nothing while my boys are working. And that Captain Christ, he's bucking for the old man's job up there at headquarters. Maybe he's gonna get too ambitious.
Bucking for the old man's job up there at HQ, but maybe he's going to get too ambitious, and if he don't watch his ass, he could get that ass crucified, all on account of mankind or some shit like that, you dig? And that harlot Inez, ain't she something else? Maybe she's thinking she rolls her dice right. Maybe the captain's gonna fix her up nice in some villa in New Saigon.
Myths and administrative chores which bridge our species past and future. Escaping in a moment of present, the dinner party roll their liar's dice. Divine lies, philosophical machines for divining the chaos which will come, has arrived, comes now, forever shall be.
Bullshit.
Lying son of a bitch. Lying son of a bitch. Just doing my motherfucking job.
Could be a close one, but can Miss Lynn, lower than low birth, aspire to such as to be taken up into the bosom of the Father of God, while spurning the attentions of Captain Christ?
Ah yes, we're afraid so. It looks like Captain Christ will not be spurned. He's going to make the little peasant pay for her impertinence.
Ah yes, there she goes, being led away by Sergeant Jordan, another sacrifice to divine caprice and whimsy.
Yes, it looks like the gods are indeed jealous and willful today.
Yea, verily. Meanwhile, back at the banquet, the divinities amuse themselves.
One Jack.
2 queens. An outbreak of lust, perhaps? Holy lust. A physical marriage of the Lamb and Captain Christ, the Anointed One.
Blessed are those who are invited to the marriage supper of the Lamb. The harlot of Naz has made herself ready, clothed all in wet linen, bright and pure as with the righteous deeds of the saints, drunk perhaps with the wine of passion, the blood of the martyrs, bedecked with jewels, with gold and pearls, on her forehead the name of mystery, of mystery.
Society, standing before Father and Mother of God and Captain Christ, holding forth as if it were a golden censer, and giving forth much incense to mingle with the prayers of the saints?
I'm just doing my motherfucking job.
He yourself is the hammer and anvil of Captain Christ, serving the throne of the gods in the struggle for the hearts and minds, helping to bring forth the new society in all its glory. That thou shalt hunger no more, neither thirst nor sun strike you, or any scorching heat or meatballs slung by the outrageous?
Shit, I'll tell you one thing. If I don't get a letter from my old lady pretty soon, I'm gonna know that old Jody's been sticking it in there for me.
Meanwhile, orders from headquarters.
What's that?
What's happening, Sarge?
Congu anal tongue.
Oh, fuck, that ain't it.
Here, administrative termination. Holy shit.
Let's see.
Which ones? The old man and Mother God?
Two of them? Well, what the hell?
Let's go get it done so as we can DD back to town.
Authority 7B7 R140-10. I don't get this yet.
Come on, let's get on with it.
Hold it, I said. It don't mean the old couple. It means these other two here.
Well, excuse us, Captain.
When your name's up, it's up.
When it's in the book, that's how it reads.
That's right, honey.
A toast to our new order, my dear.
Try it yourself. This is a big one.
Oh, spare us, good sergeant, spare us, thy servant and servantess.
From all blindness of heart, from pride, vainglory, and hypocrisy, from envy, hatred, and malice, and all uncharitableness.
Spare us, good sergeant. Spare us, good sergeant.
Another toast, my dear, this time to our boys, their hearts and minds.
Don't forget their souls, dear.
Yes, honey.
Oh, deliver us, good sergeant.
That it may please headquarters to bless and preserve by the mystery of the holy circumcision, erection, and circumlocution.
Oh, deliver us.
From all sedition, privy conspiracy, and rebellion. From false doctrine, heresy, and schism. From rumor mongering, profiteering, and black marketing.
Oh, deliver us.
O Sergeant of God, who takest away the sins of the world.
Have mercy upon us.
As was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end.
Put an amen on that, baby.
And Father of God and Mother of God lived on happily ever after.
And the new society shall become the old society, and the new Saigon the old Saigon.
World without end.
Withstanding the provisions of any judgment days which may be called without prior notice.
And fret not because of the ungodly, neither be thou envious of evildoers, for they shall be cut down like the grass, and withered even as the green onion. Yea, and yet a little while, and the ungodly shall be clean gone. Thou shalt look after his place, and he shall be away. But the meek-spirited shall inherit the earth, and they shall be refreshed in the multitude of peace.